About Africa, a column hosted by BABA AHMED. From economy to politics, from culture to sports, from history to today's challenges. All you need to know all about Africa, only on Ifrikya FM.
Hello dear Ifrikya FM listeners, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, welcome back to About Africa. The show where we explore the heartbeat of our continent, its stories, its artists and its future. Last time we called November the month of achievements. Today, let's call it the month of imagination. Because beyond the politics, beyond the struggles, Africa has always carried something powerful. Its stories. Stories told around fires, in villages, in cities, long before cameras existed. And today the stories are taking over the world. Let's begin, as always, with the giants. Nigeria, the unstoppable giant of Nollywood. A country that didn't wait for Hollywood, didn't ask for permission, didn't follow any rules. It simply created the second largest film industry on earth. Lagos became a studio, the streets became sets, and filmmakers turned everyday life into global cinema. Now move east, Kenya, where bold directors like Ifrikya both as Afrofuturism, colors, poetry and unapologetic originality. A cinema that doesn't imitate, a cinema that innovates. Then look west, Senegal, from the legendary Ousmane Sembène to today's voices like Mati Diop. Senegal turned film into resistance, into identity, into art that travels from Dakar to Cannes. And of course, South Africa, a land where technology, storytelling and courage meet. A place where African science fiction, historical drama and social commentary shine with world-class quality and confidence. These are not just films, these are revolutions, soft revolutions of mind. Because cinema is not only entertainment, cinema is how a continent defines itself, how it heals, how it dreams. And before we continue, let me say something from the heart. I believe radio has a mission just as important as cinema. Cinema shows Africa on the screen, but radio carries Africa in a voice, a single voice that can cross borders, deserts, oceans. A voice that can reach people who may never go to a movie theater, but who still deserve to feel included in the African story. This microphone, this job, this responsibility, for me, it is my way of participation in the storytelling rebirth of our continent. While filmmakers create images, we, as radio producers, presenters, journalists, create connection. We amplify African creativity, promote its artists, and keep our cultural flame alive. Cinema captures the eye, radio touches the soul, and together they build the Africa we dream of. So as the camera lights rise from Lagos to Nairobi, from Dakar to Johannesburg, let's remember this: Africa doesn't need to catch up anyone. Africa is already creating the future of cinema, one story at a time. This was BABA AHMED from Ifrikya FM Studios, and you have been listening to About Africa. See you next time, same voice, same spirit, one Africa.